If you got a pack of beef stew and don't know what to do with it, watch this video. Trigger warning, y'all already know I do rinse off my beef stew cold water vinegar, okay? We're back with the beef and broccoli recipe. This time, I'm going to show y'all the detailed steps, okay? Once you clean off your beef stew, you want to go ahead and cut up the chunks into smaller pieces so that way it will cook a little bit faster, okay? It'll just eliminate some cooking time. After you chop them in half or quarters, however small you want to chop them up, you want to season them, okay? I use some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some steak seasoning, and a little dash of Tony's no salt seasoning, okay? That's literally it. Then you want to take your steak and chop marinade, pour it over it, and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just set it on the countertop, inside the bowl, cover it up with some plastic wrap, set it to the side, and go ahead and cut you up some bell peppers while the meat is marinating, okay? Not too much on my bell peppers. I needed to use these before they go bad, okay? So I cut up some red, green, and did I use orange? And some orange bell pepper. Yep, that's what I did. And then you want to go ahead and cut them into slices or dices. However you want to cut them is no method to that. It's all going to cook down anyway. I just like to chop mine into slices like that, like a rough chop. They do not have to be perfect. Literally, that's it. Okay, you want to give those a rinse. Into a skillet, you want to go ahead and add you some olive oil and season your bell peppers, okay? I just use some nature seasonings. It's a blend of like garlic powder, onion powder. That's it, okay? And that's literally it. Your meat should be done marinating by this time. You want to go ahead and pour it in there and cover it up. Let it cook. Let it cook, okay? What that girl say? Let it cook. Cover it up. Let it cook for like an hour, okay? Literally, it may take a little bit longer, like an hour, hour and a half, depending on how many chunks you have. You want to do a taste test to it. When it's almost done, after you taste the chunk and make sure it's tender, you want to make sure it's tender, add your broccoli. You do not want to add your broccoli super early, only because it'll become mushy. You don't want that. You still want them to be crunchy. After you add your broccoli, you want to go ahead and add the sauce back on top, and voila. Make sure you're cooking you some rice on the side, y'all. I made some jasmine rice. I love that pair with this. Y'all see I had to keep tasting. I'm like, this is really good, okay? It's not too salty. It's not too saucy. It's just right, okay? Pair it with some rice. You can even pair it with some mashed potatoes. It's going to be enough gravy for it. And that's it. Put it on top and that's dinner. Quick and easy. You can eat this for lunch. You can eat this for brunch. You can eat this for dinner. Not brunch, but y'all know. But it's so good. Y'all love this beef and broccoli recipe. I have to bring it back so many times. Hopefully this was a more detailed video for everybody asking. So go try this recipe. Bye, y'all.